Yo, what's up everybody? It's your man Hossein, back with another video. This time we're heading north, way north, to the land of Vikings, fjords, and, well, you'll see, we're talking about Norway, people. Now, I know what you're thinking. Norway? Isn't that just a bunch of mountains and snow? Wrong, okay, yeah, there are mountains and snow. Breathtaking mountains and snow, to be fair. So buckle up, smash that like button, and get ready to explore the top 10 hidden gems in Norway. Let's do this. Alright, first up we're kicking things off in a little town called Røros, nestled in the heart of Norway. This place is straight out of a fairy tale, with its colourful wooden houses and cobblestone streets. Walking through Røros feels like stepping back in time to a simpler, more enchanting era. Seriously, they filmed part of Frozen here, and let me tell you, they didn't need to change much. The town's natural beauty and charm were already perfect for the movie. Røros is a UNESCO World Heritage Site, and for good reason. Its historical significance and well-preserved architecture make it a treasure trove of stories and heritage. This place has been a mining town for centuries, and the history here is palpable. You can almost hear the echoes of the past in the old mining structures and historical landmarks. But don't let the history fool you. Røros is far from a dusty museum. The town is vibrant and full of life, with people enjoying the cozy cafes and bustling street life. This town is alive and kicking, with cozy cafes, charming shops, and friendly locals who are always down for a chat. The community spirit here is truly heartwarming, and in the winter, forget about it. Røros transforms into a winter wonderland with snow-covered roofs, twinkling lights, and a festive atmosphere that'll warm even the coldest heart. It's like living in a snow globe. I spent a day just wandering around, soaking it all in. Every corner of Røros has something special to offer, from its scenic views to its rich cultural experiences. If you're looking for a unique and unforgettable experience in Norway, put Røros on your list. You won't regret it. The memories you make here will stay with you forever. Next up, we're heading to Sena Island, a place that's often called Miniature Norway. And trust me, this place lives up to the hype. Imagine this, soaring mountains that plunge straight into the sea, crystal clear fjords reflecting the sky, and tiny fishing villages nestled in between. Yeah, Senja's got it all. We're talking dramatic landscapes here, people. One minute you're driving along a winding coastal road, the next you're surrounded by towering cliffs that make you feel like an ant. I spent a few days here, hiking through the mountains, kayaking in the fjords, and just soaking up the scenery. The air was so fresh and clean, it felt like my lungs were getting a spa treatment. Senja Island is the kind of place that makes you feel small, but in a good way. If you're looking to escape the hustle and bustle of everyday life and reconnect with nature, Senja Island is calling your name. Okay, let's talk fjords for a second. Norway is famous for its fjords, those deep, narrow inlets carved by glaciers thousands of years ago. And while everyone's heard of Fjord, there's another fjord that's just as beautiful but way less crowded. I'm talking about Fjord. Fjord is like the quiet sibling of Fjord. It's just as stunning, with towering cliffs, cascading waterfalls and crystal clear water, but without the hordes of tourists. It's the perfect place to escape the crowds and experience the tranquility of the Norwegian fjords. Once you arrive at Fjord, you'll be greeted by a sense of peace and quiet that's hard to find anywhere else. Rent a kayak and paddle through the still waters, hike to a secluded waterfall, or simply relax by the shore and soak up the scenery. If you're looking for a secluded and unforgettable fjord experience, Aurlandsfjord is the place to be. Alright, buckle up, because this next one is a wild ride. We're talking about the Atlantic Ocean Road, one of the most scenic drives in the world. Imagine cruising along a highway that seems to disappear into the ocean, with waves crashing beneath you and nothing but the vast expanse of the Atlantic on either side. Yeah, it's pretty epic. This road is a marvel of engineering, connecting a series of small islands with bridges that curve and twist over the water. It's like something out of a James Bond movie, except it's real and you can drive it. The feeling of driving over the ocean, with the wind in your hair and the spray of the waves hitting your face, is something I'll never forget. The scenery along the Atlantic Ocean Road is constantly changing. One minute you're surrounded by rugged coastline, the next you're driving past charming fishing villages. The Atlantic Ocean Road is more than just a drive, it's an experience. Okay, let's talk about Trolltunga, one of Norway's most iconic hikes. This place is a dream for adventure seekers and nature lovers alike. This is not for the faint of heart, people. You need to be prepared for a serious workout. We're talking a challenging all-day trek through some of Norway's most rugged terrain. It's a test of endurance and determination, but trust me, the view from the top, totally worth it. The sense of accomplishment is unparalleled. Trolltunga, which literally translates to troll's tongue, is this massive rock formation that juts out over a sheer cliff about 700 meters above Lake Lovatnet. It's a natural wonder. Yeah, you read that right. 700 meters? That's like standing on top of a skyscraper. Standing on that rock, looking out over the vast expanse of the fjord, is an experience that will stay with you forever. It's both humbling and exhilarating. Now, I'm not going to lie, the hike up to Trolltunga is no walk in the park. It's a serious undertaking. It's long, it's strenuous, and there are some pretty steep sections. You'll need to be in good shape, but hey, that's all part of the adventure, right? Plus, the scenery along the way is incredible. You'll pass through lush valleys, rocky outcrops, and pristine lakes. And when you finally reach the top, well, let's just say that all the pain and sweat is instantly forgotten. The view is your reward. If you're up for a challenge and you're not afraid of heights, put Trolltunga on your bucket list. It's a must-do for any serious hiker. It's an experience you'll never forget. The memories and photos you'll take away from this hike will be cherished forever. All right, let's switch gears for a second and head to Reine, a tiny fishing village in the Lofoten Islands. Now, I've seen my fair share of picturesque towns, but Reine is next level. We're talking straight out of a postcard. Pinch me, is this real-life kind of scenery? Imagine this. Colourful wooden houses called Røros, perched on stilts over the water, surrounded by towering mountains that plunge straight into the sea. Yeah, it's pretty much as idyllic as it gets. Reine is the kind of place where time seems to stand still. Life here revolves around the sea, and you can feel it in everything, from the fishermen mending their nets to the smell of salt air. Reine is a place that's deeply connected to its roots. It's a place where you can escape the noise and distractions of modern life and simply reconnect with nature and tradition. All right, let's head way north to Tromso, the gateway to the Arctic. This charming city is nestled in the heart of Norway's Arctic Circle, offering a unique blend of natural beauty and cultural richness. Now, Tromso itself is a cool little city with a vibrant arts and culture scene, but the real reason to come here? The Northern Lights, baby. The city is alive with music, art, and a nightlife that rivals much larger cities. Tromso is located within the auroral oval, which means it's one of the best places in the world to see the Northern Lights. This oval is a ring-shaped zone around the magnetic poles, where auroras are most frequently observed. And trust me, seeing the aurora borealis dancing across the sky is an experience that will stay with you forever. The colors, the movement, it's like nature's own light show, and it's absolutely mesmerizing. Now, I'm not going to lie, seeing the Northern Lights is a bit of a gamble. The weather can be unpredictable, and sometimes the lights just don't show up. It's a natural phenomenon, which means it's unpredictable. You might have to wait for hours, or even days, but the anticipation is part of the adventure. But if you're lucky enough to catch them on a clear night, whoa, boy, get ready for a show. The sky lights up in a dazzling display of greens, purples, and reds. I spent a few nights in Tromso, chasing the lights. Each night was a new adventure, filled with hope and excitement. Bundled up in my warmest clothes, braving the Arctic chill, just waiting for that magical moment when the sky would erupt in color. The cold was biting, but the thrill of the chase kept me warm, and let me tell you, when it finally happened, it was worth the wait. The sky came alive, and it was a sight I'll never forget. Tromso is more than just a place to see the Northern Lights, though. It's a hub of winter activities and Arctic adventures. It's also a great base for exploring the Arctic wilderness. The surrounding landscapes are pristine and offer endless opportunities for adventure. Go dog sledding, try your hand at ice fishing, or take a snowmobile safari. Each activity offers a unique way to experience the Arctic environment and its stunning beauty. All right, let's take a break from the hustle and bustle for a second and head to Lovatnet Lake, a hidden gem nestled deep within the fjords. This place is like something out of a fairy tale, with its glassy turquoise waters, lush green forests, and towering mountains that seem to rise up from the water's edge. Lovatnet Lake is one of those places that takes your breath away the moment you lay eyes on it. The water is this crazy shade of turquoise, thanks to the glacial runoff, and it's so clear that you can see straight to the bottom. I spent a day here just relaxing by the lake, soaking up the tranquility, took a dip in the water, which was surprisingly refreshing, and went for a hike through the surrounding forest. If you're looking for a place to escape the crowds and experience the tranquility of the Norwegian wilderness, Lovatnet Lake is calling your name. All right, let's talk viewpoints for a second. Norway is full of incredible viewpoints, but Stegastein is in a league of its own. This architectural marvel juts out from the mountainside, offering jaw-dropping panoramic views of the Aurlandsfjord. Imagine this. You're standing on this platform, 650 meters above the fjord, with nothing but glass separating you from the edge. The wind is whipping around you, the sun is shining, and the view is unlike anything you've ever seen before. Stegastein is one of those places that makes you feel like you're floating on air. The way the platform juts out from the mountainside, the way the glass curves around you, it's like you're suspended between the sky and the fjord. If you're looking for a viewpoint that will blow your mind, Stegastein is the place to be. All right, we've saved the best for last. We're talking about Kjeragbolten, the most epic photo op in all of Norway. Imagine this. A giant boulder wedged between two cliffs, suspended 1,000 meters above a fjord. Yeah, it's as crazy as it sounds. Kjeragbolten is not for the faint of heart. It's a challenging hike to get there, and standing on that boulder takes guts. But trust me, the experience is unforgettable. The hike to Kjeragbolten is an adventure in itself. You're hiking through some of Norway's most dramatic landscapes, with towering mountains, cascading waterfalls, and breathtaking views around every corner. If you're an adrenaline junkie looking for the ultimate thrill, put Kjeragbolten on your bucket list. It's an experience you'll never forget. And so there you have it, folks, my top 10 hidden gems in Norway. From charming towns to dramatic fjords and heart-pumping hikes, Norway has something for everyone. And the best part, this is just a taste of what this incredible country has to offer. I know you're probably thinking, Hossein, this all looks amazing, but Norway's expensive. And yeah, it can be, but trust me, it's worth every penny. Which of these spots is your favorite? Let us know in the comments. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more travel adventures.